allegiance.
Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good Friday morning, Loudon Redskins. Today we are honored to have Jacob Pistole, to have Anna Spengler on the set to talk about the LHS BXTN build team. We'll talk more about that in just a second. Right now, we welcome all of you and these guys to this edition of the LHS News Magazine Morning Show for today, Friday, December 5th, 2025. Before we get to our interview, first, congratulations to the LHS basketball teams, plural, on their sweep of Scott High School last night. Scott County came in and went out with 2 losses. The Lady Redskins overcame some adversity early to win in a close battle down to the end. The boys came out and soundly beat a really good Scott County High School basketball team from start to finish. It was just a beat down. Unbelievable. Again, great job to the Lady Redskins and the Redskins on their win. Once again, also, our student section made it a distinct home court advantage. It was great. Great work to those students that showed up and got it done in the stands last night, as well as our players. Miss Atkins needs some volunteers to pass out finisher medals at the end of the Run Loco Half Marathon tomorrow morning. The address, even though you probably won't remember this, is 201 Simpson Road in Lenoir City. It's at the Tellico Lake Canal Day Use Area. Go to Miss Atkins if you want to do this. It is a really neat thing to do. Go there. She's going to tell you when to be there. It says here 7:30 a.m. Don't get scared off by that. You'll work until noon. That'll get you 4 or 5 hours of community service towards your TN Promise requirement. That's something you're into. Want to get up early and do some work, watch some people really struggle to get through the finish line, go see Miss Atkins. Don't forget, you have 1 week from today to make your changes to your spring schedule. See guidance for schedule change forms. Also, don't forget about the Clash Royale tournament that we talked about all week. See Mr. Hughes for more details. Also, don't forget prom tickets are for sale. See Miss Crawford with questions. Finally, National Honor Society, as we've talked about all week, is wrapping presents Wednesday and Thursday of next week. See Miss Hicks for questions on that. We'll get some more detailed announcements on those once again next week. And now we get in to Anna, get into Jacob, to talk about what we said, the BXTN building competition. Okay, so let me read what this is so that you guys know what BXTN is. BXTN is the Builders Exchange of Tennessee. It is actually a full-service construction trade association. So if I'm in the construction business, I can become part of that association, kind of the way I see it. So it's adults that do construction. Well, they have a construction trades competition, and that's an annual event organized by the BXTN, and it's a celebration of skills and talents of high school students across East Tennessee who compete in carpentry, plumbing, and electrical. Carpentry, plumbing, and electrical. Okay, so that's Mr. Lance, that is Mr. Preston, and that is Mr. Webster. So those were our leaders, right?
Yep.
All right. In your words, what is the BXTN competition, and what did it mean for you as you did it?
I personally feel like it's just a competition for us as like kids to see what we could do and see what other kids could do and see. Like,
any idea how many different high schools were a part of this that you were competing against, your team?
There were in a total 30 teams, and there are around, 150 students because each team was made up of 10 kids. So.
Okay. Well, let's just get down to it. How did Loudon High School come out?
Well, we got first place, which is a really big accomplishment for us, especially since it's been a while since the construction program has gotten this big of a win. Because I think a few years ago we got first place, but last year I was part of the team that got third place, which was an all carpentry team, which I'm still really proud of that.
And all what? All what else was it?
It was all girls that were building
females.
the frame of it and everything.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
But, yeah.
How many schools did she say were in this thing?
30.
30.
Yeah.
Where were we?
First.
Yeah. Just making sure you guys remember that. what an amazing win. What an amazing success story that you guys are. And it starts with you guys as your leaders that I mentioned just a moment ago. What were your roles in the competition? What was your specific role, Jacob, that you did?
I was a part of the framing crew.
Okay.
Like right from the beginning, we built a little bathroom area that we used. And
so for those of us that don't know what framing is, kind of what does that mean? What are you doing?
We're basically the people who really just build like the room and stuff.
All right, what would that in their house or their apartment? What would that be? The
studs and the floor and
okay. So the wall, essentially
Yeah.
the shell of the building, the wood that goes in, that's your walls and your flooring and your ceiling, I guess too.
Yes.
Right, rafters. All right. And what was your role?
I was also part of the carpentry team and just like helping build the little things and like also measuring pretty much.
Be specific. What little things would go into what you did?
Just making sure that all the measurements are correct and that everything looks right, and then doing the corner studs or the cripple studs and such.
When you talk about measurements, I mean, is it important that we're precise? I mean, and how precise do you have to be down to the how close of an inch?
I'd say that has to be perfect because even if it's a little like 1/16 of an inch wrong, then that could mess up the entire build.
1/16 of an inch. Look at your ruler, and you'll see how small that is. I can't even tell you. I mean, it's not even really measurable from 1/16 of an inch. You have to be that precise. So these folks can get it done. Talked about what the results of the competition were already. Are you both able to do this again next year?
Sadly, I'm not since I graduate here in December.
Okay.
This will be my last year doing it.
And you?
I get to do it next year, which I'm looking forward to because we're going to have Chloe Pierce and Landon Albright on our team, which I think we are going to get at least top 5 again next year.
All right. Dropping names already?
Yeah, I think it'll go well.
Well, good job going out with a win. That's awesome. Anything else about this specific competition or in general our CTE trade classes that you've taken here at LHS that you'd like to talk about real quick?
I'm just really thankful I had the opportunity to be in Lance's class because I know there was one team out there who was talking crap right before the competition.
Okay. All right.
But,
Well, let's just say what school was that?
it was Greenback, which is it's kind of ironic
The
since
old
they got
Cherokee.
last place and everything.
Oh, no way.
And they did not do good.
We won't get too negative about them, but when you talk, sometimes you pay for it. We love Greenback though as well. What was anything you want to talk about with our trade classes or BXTN or anything?
I just say that I'm really thankful for this opportunity and especially for Lance because he's just been like helping me out, especially and by giving me this class that I can just like put in my work and passion and effort into this. Especially since I've always known I wanted to do something in this area, but I didn't know for sure until I took this class.
So let's just finish with this. This is something kinda that you want to do, or this is something for sure that you want to do as a career?
I think I want to do this as a career.
Okay.
I really enjoyed it.
I also want to do this as a career.
As a career. That's awesome.
And
Did you come into high school wanting to be in construction or carpentry?
I knew I wanted to do something related to engineering or just building things,
Okay.
but this helped set in stone what I want to do.
And that's the name of the game. That's why we do our CTE classes, because you come into high school thinking you want to do something. You see those types of building and trades and CTE classes, and you're like, whoa, this is what I want to do.
Yeah, they also had a lot of vendors and different sponsors there that were offering jobs and internships, which they're also just giving you more opportunities to look more into the field. So
Great. That's great. Okay. So with that, a little bit different on the lightning round today. As I was kind of thinking through this, and I did a lot of preparation for this because I had to figure out what BXTN was, had to do all my research. So in doing my research, I thought we're going to do a construction trivia. So we're not going to volley back and forth here. I'm going to give you a question, and I'm going to give you a question. We'll see how good you are, and these are not super hard ones, but I also don't want to set you all up for failure. And when you don't get one right, think you're a bad person. We're fine. All right, we'll start with Jacob, the senior.
I didn't see anything.
What tool is used to measure angles?
I'm going to say measuring tape.
Would you like to answer that question for him?
Yeah, a square.
Okay. Yes, a square. That's a good start, though. Good start. Back to you. What does PPE stand for?
Personal protection equipment.
Yes. All right. All right. Now we got a good one for you. Name one type of saw used in construction. I think you can handle this one.
I'm gonna say our circular saw.
That would be one of them. And there's a whole bunch of others. Hand saw, miter saw, lots of different saws. Circular saw. What did you say?
Circular.
Circular, okay. What color is typically used for caution tape?
Yellow.
Okay, that was too easy. Name one item required on a job site for fire safety.
I'm gonna say a fire extinguisher.
Fire. Can you think of any other fire safety things? I was trying to think of that too when I saw that question.
Yeah,
Maybe
really.
a blanket. Fire
Yeah.
blanket. I don't know. What tool is called the king of tools?
I'm gonna guess a hammer. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Nice answer. I didn't know that either.
That's actually what we had to use to make the framing. Like we just had to use hammer and nails, which is
No
a
gun.
tedious job. So
No nail gun, right? What is the difference? This is ridiculous. What is the difference between a flathead screwdriver and a Phillips head screwdriver?
One is just like flat, and then one's like almost like a plus. I guess
Like a
you could
plus
say.
sign. Yes,
Yeah.
I would say a cross or a plus sign. Yeah, cross shape. All right, good job. What does the term, this is a good one. What does the term plumb mean?
like making sure that they're like flush with together, if that makes sense.
That they're
Kinda-
what together?
They're flush
Flush
together.
together? Okay, I'll take that. It means perfectly vertical. Okay, perfectly vertical. Level would be horizontal. Plumb would be perfectly vertical. Do you know that one?
I was gonna say like perfectly even or.
Okay. Okay. Jacob, if a board is 8 feet long and you cut it in half, how long is each piece?
I'm going to say 4 feet.
Attaboy. Great job. I was going to worry if we missed that one. A little bit more difficult math question, but not very hard. How many square feet, Anna, are in a 10 by 10 room?
100.
Oh, awesome. So we know our multiplication tables and we know how to add. It's a great day at Loudon High School. With that said, thank you guys so much. I'm so proud of you for what you did with the BXTN. I'm really so proud of how you've represented yourself as Loudon High School Redskins throughout your short time here, shortish time, and throughout your all full time here. Congratulations. Are you going out at Christmas?
Yep.
Oh, what a gift. Congratulations. I'm
Thank
proud
you.
of you. Job well done, buddy. All right. With that said, no big speeches today. Take care of business. Have a great Friday and a better weekend. I know for a fact that the three of us will. We hope you'll join us.